Welcome to online lecture series in organic chemistry, and we are discussing the organometallic compounds. In this video we are going to discuss the homogeneous catalysis, especially homogeneous catalysis involving organometallic compounds. Now homogeneous catalyst is that reaction. Homogeneous catalysis is that type of reaction where reagents and catalyst are in same phase. A homogeneous catalyst using transition metal complexes or organometallics as a catalyst involves various steps or number of steps, and these steps we are going to discuss one by one. The well-known step of this homogeneous catalysis involving organometallic compound is oxidative addition and reductive elimination. So first of all, we are going to discuss the basic steps involved in homogeneous catalysis, and the well-known step is oxidative addition and reductive elimination. So first of all, you must know most of the reactions of transition metal complexes or organometallic compounds involve a change in coordination number of metal by means of gain or loss of ligands. So during the course of reaction there is a change in coordination number, maybe changes from 4 to 6 or vice versa, 6 to 4, and during this change in coordination number there is a gain or loss of ligands. At the same time, the formal oxidation state of metal ion sometimes remains the same. Such reactions are considered as addition or dissociation reactions, whereas sometimes there is a change in oxidation number of metal ion, and if oxidation state of metal ion changed, such reactions are termed as oxidative addition or reductive elimination reactions. Especially at the time of oxidative addition reaction there is an increase in oxidation number of metal ion, and at the time of reductive elimination there is a decrease in oxidation number of metal ion. So what is oxidative addition? The reaction which involves increase in oxidation state of metal as well as coordination number of metal, it is called as the oxidative addition. We'll take example. Suppose pentacarbonyl iron is heated. First of all, there is a dissociation and there is a formation of tetracarbonyl iron, and one carbonyl ligand is dissociated. So here oxidation state of iron is 0 in both the reactant as well as in product. There is no change in oxidation number, and there is a decrease in coordination number from 5 to 4. Actually this is the dissociation. So during dissociation oxidation number remains unchanged, remains unchanged. Okay, so this is the dissociation and we get FeCO5, that is tetracarbonyl iron. This tetracarbonyl iron when further allowed to react with iodine, then there is oxidative addition. Now in tetracarbonyl iron oxidation number of iron is 0. Now when it reacts with iodine we get tetracarbonyl diiodo iron, and here there is oxidation of iron, so oxidation state of Fe is +2. So there is increase in oxidation number. At the same time there is an increase in coordination number from 4 to 6. So here in reactant 4 ligands are attached to iron, so coordination number is 4, and here 6 ligands are attached to iron, coordination number is 6. So there is a increase in oxidation number by 2, and increase in coordination number by 2. This is oxidative addition step. So first step is dissociation, and the second step, it is oxidative addition. So most important thing is during second step involves increase in coordination number as well as increase in oxidation state by 2 units, and therefore this step is the oxidative addition. Consider another example. Here the complex of iridium, when comes in contact with hydrogen, allowed to react with hydrogen, then there is oxidative addition. So in reactant iridium, it is attached to 4 ligands, 2 carbonyl ligands which are neutral, and these are the 2 other ligands. Suppose oxidation state of iridium is +1 in reactant. When it reacts with hydrogen, then 2 hydrides are attached to iridium. Actually, hydrogen is treated as a negative ligand, and therefore coordination number of iridium increases from 4 to 6. At the same time, oxidation state of iridium also increases from +1 to +3. Here hydrogens are considered as a negative ligands, and out of these 2 ligands, when one of the ligand is negative, then oxidation number of iridium, it will be +3. Whereas here, out of these 2 ligands, suppose one ligand is negative, in that case oxidation state of iridium, it will be +1. So during this reaction, oxidation number increases by 2, coordination number also increases by 2. This is also the oxidative addition reaction. So remember, during oxidative addition reaction, coordination number increases and oxidation number most of the time increases by 2. Now second step, or second important step of mechanism of the homogeneous catalysis, that is reductive elimination. Sometimes during homogeneous catalysis, reductive elimination occurs. Now what is reductive elimination? Actually, reductive elimination, it is reverse of oxidative addition. Now consider the complexes of iridium. Suppose hexa coordinated complex of iridium. Here iridium is attached to 2 hydrides, that is 2 hydrogen atoms which are negative ligands, 2 other ligands L, and 2 carbonyl. Carbonyls are the neutral ligands. Now out of these various ligands, hydrides, these are negative ligands. Out of these 2 L, that is ligands, suppose one is negative ligand, then coordination number of iridium, it will be +3, because carbonyls are neutral ligands. And when these 2 hydrogens are removed, loss of hydrogen means reduction. So these 2 hydrogens are removed in the form of hydrogen molecule, then coordination number will decrease by 2. At the same time, the oxidation state, it will decrease, because in product coordination or oxidation state of iridium, it will be +1. So here iridium has oxidation state of +3, it is decreased to +1 because 2 hydrides are removed. So there is a decrease in oxidation state by 2. At the same time, decrease in coordination number by 2. So this step is the reductive elimination. So when hydrogen is lost from iridium complex, the reaction involves the reduction of oxidation state of iridium from +3 to +1, and also there is a decrease in coordination number from 6 to 4. So during reductive elimination reactions, oftenly there is a elimination of molecules like hydrocarbon, the lower alkyl halides or hydrogen. Sometimes there is a loss of hydrocarbons also, especially alkane, alkyl halide, lower alkyl halide and hydrogen. So how to identify reductive elimination? Just to check the byproduct. If byproduct is hydrogen or lower hydrocarbon or lower alkyl halide, then this is the reductive elimination. Now again, important thing is the reductive elimination, it is favored by high formal charge on metal, or when metal is having higher positive oxidation state, then it is favorable for reductive elimination. High formal charge on metal. Reductive elimination also favored by bulky ligands. It is also favored by bulky ligands. So this is also most important point. High formal positive charge on metal and the presence of bulky group or bulky ligand facilitate the reductive elimination reactions. So this is about the oxidative addition and reductive elimination.